See, but the conventional wisdom that Celinda was talking about here in Washington just hasn't kept up. Austerity is still all the rage in the city. Political insiders employ a new brand of tough love. They say America's on the decline, that you've got to learn to deal with it. They say that you should wake up from the American dream. Shake off the expectation that all our children deserve a good education and that all of our families deserve good health care and that all our parents and grandparents deserve to retire in dignity. They act as if it's a foregone conclusion that Social Security and Medicare have to be cut, that public investment must be curtailed, and everyone from public school teachers to construction workers should learn to do the same old job for less and less and less and less. You see, that's funny. Because, I don't know about you, Wade, but I can't remember when we decided to downsize our middle class. Exactly when was it that we decided to downgrade our living standards? I don't remember that referendum. I don't remember being part of it. It's a curious point of view. Because as our millionaires and billionaires continue to enjoy fantastic returns on their political investments, newspapers are crowing about the real estate markets in Aspen and the Hamptons. The bonuses are back, read the headlines in the Wall Street Journal. Wall Street executive and hedge fund managers collect some of the biggest bonuses in history and took home even more of those bonuses too, thanks to the tax cut deal tied to the extension of bare bones benefits for jobless workers. But we can't afford good jobs, they say. The idea of national austerity in this environment is truly mind-boggling. Not to mention that it's flat out wrong. Social Security and Medicare cuts, well, let me be clear about this from the AFL-CIO's point of view. We'll oppose any and all cuts to Social Security and Medicare, no matter who puts them forward. You see, destroying economic security for our seniors is bad policy, and it's just plain wrong. Cutting Social Security and Medicare should always be the third rail. Because if we care to seize it, America has a bright future. But every day that politicians spend spinning deficits is another day that they ignore our jobs problem, our inequality problem, and threaten the survival of this fragile economic recovery. Now, not every single Democrat has always done the right thing, but it's pretty clear that leading Republicans just don't give a darn. Moody's Analytics says the budget cuts proposed by the U.S. Republican House leaders will destroy 700,000 jobs. So be it, said Speaker John Boehner. Listen, every day that the so be it politics holds sway is another day lost in our struggle to rebuild America. And I'm not talking about political loss or a bad day in the news cycle. I'm talking about true loss. More despair, more layoffs, more foreclosures, more struggling businesses, more failing banks, worsening federal, state, and local tax receipts, and a steeper downward cycle. Aggressive cuts in the name of the deficit will kill the economic growth that we're seeing. And the further we go down this road, the worse it'll get. And after all this nonsense is over, we still have a job crisis to deal with. See, the defenders of working people, all of us, have been saying jobs, jobs, jobs until we're sick of it. until we're blue in the face from having said it. But that doesn't mean people should need 2 or 3 jobs, and then against me. Right? We need good jobs, and good jobs are created when every working woman and man in America has the right to join together and to bargain for a voice at work. The freedom to form unions and bargain for a little more pay and better benefits and a share of profits we create is absolutely essential. And now we know that the American public agrees. Union and non-union, young and old, black and white, Latino and Asian, immigrant and native-born, blue-collar and white-collar, we all agree that the freedom to use the strength of our numbers to bargain for a good job, for a better way of life is important. In fact, it's sacred and it's essential for the middle class. It's something that you'll rally for in the bitter cold and the snow and sleep inside on the hard floors to defend. You see, brothers and sisters, it's time for progressives like us to earn our paychecks. It's our job to channel this Midwest uprising, this populist outcry, into the large-scale creation of jobs that can resuscitate America's middle class, America's people, and our economy. We don't need spotty solutions. We need big, bold ideas that will transform America. See, our economy isn't something that happens to us. It's something we make. But we have to make the collective choice and create the political will, because policy arguments are not enough to make this happen. If they were, we would have won years ago. If we leave the millionaires to their money piles and the rest of us to fight over the scraps, now, that's not what any of us want, I know. We know that this won't be easy, that our opponents have all the money in the world to attack us. That means not every battle will be quick or easy. So we have to keep on keeping on, even when we get tired, even when we've slept on the marble Capitol building floor for too many nights, or when a governor bolts the windows shut to stop food from getting into us, or when they threaten some of us, or promise a few of us a special deal. You see, we're all in this together. And when we stand together, we ultimately win together. You see, together, we have the chance to rekindle and share with the new generation that fundamental American belief that we, the people, can transform our nation and our world. Now, it's up to us, all of us, to turn this movement into a tidal wave in the 2012 elections. See, our next opportunity is on April 4th. That's the day on which Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his life for the cause of public collective bargaining. On this April 4th, people will mobilize nationwide to build the movement that we need for the future that we deserve. This struggle erupted over collective bargaining. But it's over more than that. We know that. It's about immigration rights. It's about safety on the job. It's about education. It's about health care. It's about retirement security. It's about a chance at a decent life. It's about the American dream that all of us, and I mean all of us, deserve to have. And I promise you, we in the labor movement will continue to fight and grow this movement until that's the America that all of us do have.